So Friday, I am going to be doing the this project, and so now I'm trying to make sure it's done in time. In fact, let me keep alive. Let me try to get a better stand so I can actually do this for real. So I've got these little stands I never use. There's one that was sitting out here. Oh, here it is. Stupid phone stands that nobody ever uses, right? That's fun. Some people, I guess, use them all the time. I don't. So, in my conversations with Claude recently, today, they said, I guess Claude's they, them, tie the clock together. So I just tried that. He also said, tie the CS line together for these matrix displays I have up here. That did not work. So now I'm just trying to do the clock itself. Get some of my pins back so I can do more sophisticated things. So let's just try this. So I'm now editing my code. I put up here. Might as well stand and watch. Oh my gosh, can you zoom in? Oh, nice. So this was my tying. This clock CS, yeah, this one. So this was not a good idea. So 12, 11, 10, that's right. 9 is used by something called Mozzie, which is my audio. But then I can do 12 stays. So then this becomes 8. And this becomes 7. This becomes 6. This becomes 5. Ooh, oh, I'm good. I'm looking at this one right here. I can't conflict. This becomes 4. This becomes 3. So now I have to plug it back here, and that's fine. It wasn't working beforehand, so now I have to control U. Oh my God! It doesn't see my device. Hold on. So sometimes in Linux, it doesn't number devices right. So I have to go up here. No one knows about it. Fail to upload. Huh. Let's try it again. Control U again. Alright, that was fine. 32. It's much lower than it was beforehand. Okay, so here, so these are working. These two, not so much. So, I guess first thing we want to do is make sure that my math is right. So we go 11, 10, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. All right, well, that's not terrible. Now I gotta check out the wiring. Oh, I see. Look at that. That's going to be a problem. So, make sure this is right. We want... Oh, I see. I guess I could tie those down if I wanted to, but I'm not going to. So I could do D outs here and just pin it and just make it go through, but everything's tied down at this point. No. How are these things connected? Must be inside. Oh, no, it's inside, you see? There's something inside that line. There it is. D out to DN. Yeah. And then here. So I could go from here, DN over here, and I could continue it. But I need to solder things. I don't need that many pins. Anyway, so I'm going to make sure that this is... So we want to have yellow VCC. Now, if you're like, wow, some people are much, much better at electronics than this clown is, I'd agree with you. This is why my view count is like so low. You know, I'm not a YouTube star. Let's see what's going on here. So, here it is. And that magically fixed this thing. It's probably just a connector thing. Okay, so I freed up pins. now my entire left-hand side orientation is locked. I don't okay, I don't care. So my entire left-hand side over here is now free. So I freed up 3 pins. Oh wow, that's pretty good. So now I can do other things with those. So my next thing to do now is, first of all, let's get those things back on there. These are caps for the audio part. And I have these speakers here. So that's also going to be part of tonight, I think. I don't know how long this is going to go on for. We'll see. There's these other buttons here that I can do things with. And now I have space. And that's really what I was trying to do here, is get some space. So I can put it on this thing. You see? So we only have 2 right now. 1, 2. But now I've freed up space for potentially 3 more. First thing I can do here, this is just, so normal, right now how it is that this stops it. You see, it just displays a number, starts it up again. It's at a really slow rate. It doesn't have to be this slow. Normally it's like way faster than this. So you can get a penguin. There it is, there's a penguin. So that's what we have right now. But I can do whatever I want with these. Oh, and there's also this, if I press down both, it enters into this mode right here, where then I can modify a potentiometer and increase that number. Oh, the pin's probably not pinned up right. But essentially then that would, oh, maybe it is. Is it? No, I don't see that number changing. Oh, there it is. So yeah, so this is basically how many, oh, I see. Because it's on that, there's a timeout down here. And right now it's at like 1.5 seconds. So that's why it's showing. So this would be like if 1,034 were in there, and then we could watch it go around. Oh, I just think it can come back up. I'd have to check to make sure those pins are in all the way. So there it is. Yeah, it's just a matter of connections. So I guess what I want to do now is, well, how many colors do I have? I have 5 colors. Oh, that's eBay. It's fine. So I can do white, blue. I can do 3 other colors on here to make that look extremely confusing, which is kind of fun. Because then people will be like, what do these other buttons do? And, you know, I don't. Or, the other one I have is I've got all of these. Actually, no, I've got digital over there. I've got analog there. So these lines are analog, and I can put the potentiometers on those, which is fine. And I want that to be for the Mozzie analog synthesizer that I'm working on. It's fine. I guess that those other lines, just make them buttons and then assign functionality to them later. Or not at all, knowing me. Really what I want to do is that this selection mode right here. Oh, I brought my penguin. I think it's there. Yeah, this one. And this one is not getting real data. So yeah, I need oh, I see. Look at that. It's not, the clock's not all the way in. That's why it's fucking up. There it is. So now it should be fine. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so this selection mode, that's because I only have 2 buttons. And so essentially I've got 3 states without getting too advanced. I have, you know, either this one, or both of them at the same time. I could also do, like so if I have a 3rd button, then I can change it a bit. Like put that thing right here, maybe. No, you can't see it on the screen. Something like this. And then I don't have to have this potentiometer. Essentially what I was thinking about is that I would have here, well, okay, so I want to have a way of selecting these. but I don't want to do it with pots. Really, what I'd like to be able to do is have like thousands, hundreds, tens, and ones columns, and then be able to do like go through there, and then be able to go up and down, or something like that. So if I include that button, which can be like menu or something like that. I don't know, man. Like I could do. So I'm thinking about like if I go there, but what kind of menu is there? There's not a lot of options here. It's just basically this one setting, right? So if I go down, so what I want to do, so I'm going to go in here and essentially I want to be able to route this thing through. Maybe like push it down all the way. Oh, it's because they're too close, so you can't. So you gotta make them a little bit further away. So I was trying this thing like right next to each other, and it's too tight. So you gotta have this one space. Otherwise, they just collide. It looks like, which is weird. I don't believe it. I think you can put them right next to each other. Oh no, you can't, because look. What happens is that if I do that, then these lips touch. So it's really hard. Which is weird. That's a strange design. You'd think that they'd like accommodate for that. Hold on, let me just. I don't need all this shit on here right now. So we want to have these things are fine. These power things. These resistors are fine. I'd have to find more resistors of this type, which I'm sure I've got. Maybe right here. Got brown. I don't remember what they are, and I don't like to look them up. They are. I told you, I'm a terrible engineer. I just have some lying around. So brown, red at the end. No, people are probably yelling at me. Oh, come on! Haven't you memorized this by now? But no, I was trying to like redirect standard error to standard out today, and I couldn't remember if it was like 1 ampersand, 2 ampersand greater than 1. I don't remember any of that shit. I've been using this basically my whole life. I use it every day. And if like somebody like got me in an interview and said, "All right, Mr. McKenzie, in order to get the job here at Anthropic, you have to," and I would completely fail. I'd just be out on the street. Another resistor going somewhere. So I'm just going to throw them down over there until not that one. I want to have red. I will eventually get there's a matching one. And then this one. Nope. You're like, who is this clown? All right, got it. Fantastic. Got 2 more. So here it is. Now, what you do. This is a very, very advanced technology. I know this is extremely challenging. What we do is we just take this thing called a wire cutter, and we just sort of snip them. Because I have to have the resistors hit the ground lines. So just do this. Measure once, measure twice, cut once. Oh, who cares? Just a resistor. These things are cheap. I had a friend, my ex-roommate, who is now living as a woman, who I've lost contact with. And that was a person that I took this class with in college. I'm not going to say how long ago, but suffice to say, it was how can I say this? It was at a time when people having cell phones was unusual. We'll just leave it that for long ago. So I can do shit. What do I want to do? So like this technique that I'm doing, which is basically like this, I'd have to like here, and then that rotation it's just not enough. You see? Too much of an amateur. Really, what I want to do, and I don't want to make it that tight. But I was only going to do it over here. So really, let's just do this. Let's go here. Let's tighten this thing up. Go as tight over here as I want. Put this thing over here. And I'm going to rewire this to be basically as far over as I can. Do it comfortably. Okay, that's not terrible. I don't hate it. And then move this thing over. 1, 2, that's 3. That's not terrible. I could do worse. Pop it down. Move this thing over 3. Move this one over. You know, the only comment I've ever received on any of my live videos is, Chris, I'd like to have the track list. No, not really. I don't know. Let me see, what is this one? This is, oh my God. It's a Polish name. I can't. No way I'm going to get this name down. Sorry. And so I was trying to use this thing. Oh, might as well try the, so the portable speaker. Of course, you're not going to actually hear the fidelity difference because you are, the input here is the microphone of the cell phone. So that's not going to really give you a nice, you're not going to hear the delta as much as I can. So it's okay. I mean, it probably sounds better for you because it's in mid-range. Anyway, let's keep on going. So this thing, we want to do, where's the white? There it is. So we already decided that I can't do it right there. I got to go down 1. Okay. Now, that resistor, where did that go? This thing? Here? Oh, wow, come on. Go watch an actual engineer. Oh, hold on, let me just see if I can, where my wire cutters now? Complete slob, seriously. How does this man tie his shoelaces in the morning? Big hint, I don't get up to 2 p.m. Let's try this again. Oh, look at that. Now, that's professional. That's why I make $250,000 a year when I work. Alright, so then I want to have this thing. And do I need all these? Fuck it. It's not like you can link this. I'm going to do this. I guess this length, like maybe over here. So the first thing I do before I do any of this stripping, this is the device that I got with the actual wire cabling. I've got a better one somewhere. Like there's this like really wild one that has like, I don't know, I don't know how to describe it. Once you see it, you're like, oh, I've been doing it wrong this entire time. I want this device. That was at a place called Crash Space. I found out about that. Which, for some reason, thinks I am, I don't know, offensive or not supportive, and I don't know what they think. They're offended by my face. So, I am not allowed to go there anymore. So people thought that I was insufficiently supportive of people, which I think is strange. I'm very supportive of people. I think that somebody just didn't like me, looking for an excuse to do some kind of weird power move out of a personal distaste for me. Because the only difference between middle school and being an adult, I don't know. Not much, actually. Not much, you know. I hope I'm different, but maybe I'm not. So that's the two buttons. I guess our big question is, what are we doing here? So I do this, I break into the mode. And then, let's say this is thousands. And then I can just do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, that. And then when I'm done, just go through there. And we're done. That's fine. So this could be the modal break. Can you deal with two buttons? I can't. I don't need them. Because okay, so this is the modal break, right? And then we get to this thing. And then this gets a line underneath it. And then I press the green button to increment it through, and it goes on up through 10. Then I can go here to get the hundreds. 10. Here, 10. Go through the right. So I don't need this button. I just do that. This is called, what did I call this? I called it like something mode. I forget. Let me see what I called it. I had a cool name for it. And I'll keep that on there. It looks nice, but it doesn't look like I need it really. I think that I don't need. So here, let's just go down here. I don't know. Oh, we have somebody. Oh, look. Schmallenberger. Oh, Nick Schmallenberger. Oh, I've known that guy for a long time. So essentially what we're doing here is we got this, it's this thing. It's called the what the hell is this thing? It's called, not, it's my loop, some max mode. Max mode is my setter. So if my max mode is on there, so essentially what I need to do then is I need to make like a, within max mode, I have now it's column just column. And I don't know what this language, I think this language supports like, can I do like 10 times? I don't know. So some languages you can do 10 raised to something. But let's just try this. So I don't know how I'm going to do this now. Jesus Christ. I don't know how I'm going to be able to program this. while you're looking at my screen, how do these professionals do it? I don't know. I think they just like use OBS and they bring everything in and they're almost super familiar with this stuff. And me, I'm just a mature hack. So even if I did, you wouldn't be able to really see what's going on here. So maybe what I'm going to do is I'm just going to end this thing for now. I'm going to do my code and then I'll be back. Or maybe I won't be. What can I do here? What is this stuff? Whoa! That has effects. Oh, wow. So I last kind of did this in 2020, and I guess YouTube's changed a lot since then. I am not in a party room. I have just somehow turned on the dance party effect. Big head. All right, well, extra eye. This is too much. Too much. Oh, makeup. I'm not allowed to do the makeup effect. Oh wow, I can do very clever, YouTube. I don't know why anybody would actually be using these things. Anyway, I'm going to work in this code and then I'll be back. How do I end this? How do I end this? I have no idea. Close, lighting, exit.